PHLV Radio.
This is your Filipino radio experience in Las Vegas. PHLV Radio. PHLV Radio.
So good evening, everybody. It is Saturday night at 10 o'clock p.m. Magandang evening sa inyong lahat, and hopefully you're having a wonderful Saturday night if you are watching us from the Pacific or well, I'm currently in Los Angeles. So good evening to everybody. It's kind of humid, hot Saturday evening. It's really hot here in LA, so I can imagine in Nevada and other parts of the country. I know it's very hot. But if you are watching us from the Philippines, magandang tanghali po sa inyo. I know it's Sunday, and hopefully you're having a wonderful Sunday afternoon. I know it's 1 o'clock over there. And for those people watching us, or who will be watching us in different parts of the world, it depends on where you are and the time zone. So it's good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. And to make it easier, good day sa inyong lahat. This is a very interesting night because of our letter sender or email sender. And I will be needing Oria help. Maganda po yung topic natin today. But before we start, I just want to remind everybody once again that we are live on PHLV Radio Facebook page, as well as simultaneously live also on PHLV Radio YouTube channel. So if you are not a subscriber yet, please do subscribe by like, share, and subscribe so you won't miss any of the shows, either this show or any past shows. Also, if you have Alexa, all you have to do is say, Alexa, play PHLV Radio. And if you have Amazon Fire TV, just look for PHLV Radio channel. And those people who would be listening, we are also live on audio streaming on different podcasts, namely Apple Podcast, Google Podcast, iHeartRadio, and Spotify. And those people, again, who missed any part of the shows, no problem. It is so easy. All you have to do is just log in to PHLV PHLV YouTube channel or PHLV webpage, and that is www.phlvradio.com. That being said, again, this is an interesting evening for everybody. Yung topic natin, yung title natin, I think those people who are really into OPM, or original Filipino music, would be so familiar with it. It's Ako ang Nasawi, Ako ang Nagwagi. And the original song was interpreted by Dulce, the iconic, legendary Cebuana songstress Dulce, and it was composed by George Canseco. So yun po, maganda. So a little background, because a lot of your people say, parang familiar yung title. I think the title is so familiar because it is a song popularized by Miss Dulce, and it was sang in competition at one of the Metro Manila Pop Music Festival way back, I think early 80s. So, and then also that piece was competed also internationally by Miss Dulce as well, and she won grand prize for that. I believe it's in Tokyo. So again, the title for tonight's episode is Ako ang Nagwagi, Ako ang Nasawi. Okay, so to start, so let's see. Oh, Emma Consul is watching. Hello, Emma. Watching from Carson, California. I don't know if you're still traveling, but I think the last time I heard, you are also in Manila. So hopefully you already back in LA or back in Carson and keeping cool. It's really a very humid, kind of hot evening on a Saturday. That being said, start na natin. Don't worry, those people that said that hahabol sila, no problem whatsoever po kasi we will do a recap. Okay, hold on. Let me try to get into that. Okay. And then, Sally Caparas is watching. Good afternoon, Josh, watching from the Philippines. Hello, Sally. Happy viewing to you. Sally, Emma, and Juliet Marcos is watching also from Liliw, Laguna. Oh, Banay, Laguna. You ladies, I would be needing your help. Kasi ang ganda talaga ng ating topic for today. Let me look for it before I proceed. And, hold on. Let's see. Because I put that on my phone here. Okay, let's start na para medyo mahaba yung letter niya. O before I start, shout out kay Romel G. Cotoner, watching from Vancouver, Washington. Hi, Romel. Nako, dumadami ating mga new people here and ang saya-saya. Maraming salamat for your continued support of this particular show. So ito, handaan nyo na mga tissue paper nyo at ako nakakaiyak talaga itong ating letter sender for today. It took me a while to put it together kasi medyo inedit ko ng konti kasi medyo ang haba ng letter. And I know you're watching right now. We're keeping your name, so don't worry. I hid your name. I know you're watching though, and you said you'll be watching tonight, and hopefully our listeners would learn from you. Like what I said, ito na, I finally find it. Okay. Ako ang nagwagi, ako ang nasawi. That's the title of our episode for today. To start, Dear Kuya Josh, I took courage to write my story with the hope that it would give lessons and hopefully enlightenment to your viewers and listeners. I am one of the avid viewers of your show, but I tend not to comment at all in the chat room. I just watch mostly the replay or your live, but I am just in the background. Normally you could make a comment naman in the future. Wala namang harm done. Okay, continue. After several months of watching your show, I decided to entrust to your show my story. I am not proud of what I did, and to this day is still sorry to what had happened. I hope your viewers and listeners would not judge me for what I have done. My name is Rosana, or Osang po for short. 45 years old, no children. Here goes my story, Kuya Josh. Si Sandra was my best friend since high school in Malate. All girls Catholic school ang school namin. Sandra and I became very close during those times. We were both NBSB, no boyfriend since birth. We were so close that people thought we were in relationship with each other. Kasi most of the time, they always see us together. Alam mo yon, Kuya Josh, we are so close that we usually finish each other's sentences when we speak to other people. Only child ako, kaya Sandra easily became my sister from another mother. Honestly speaking, mas maganda ako kay Sandra at mas matalino. I graduated valedictorian of our class while Sandra was the salutatorian salutatorian. Kahit mas ako kay Sandra, o meaning I guess mas lamang, she has this thing na people appreciated her more than me. Mas approachable kasi si Sandra at laging nakasmile. Ako kasi may pagkasnab at supladita at di palangiti. We both took We both took dentistry in college where we both met Randy. Randy is tall, isoy, macho, at from a respectable and known family in Bulacan. Sabi nga nila, laglag panty ang mga girls sa kanya for obvious reasons. The three of us, meaning ako, Osang, Randy, and Sandra became great friends. Barkada as in. We studied together, watched movies together, hung out together at kung ano-ano pa. Randy became our protector and escort anywhere we go. Naku, Kuya Josh, Sandra and I were so in love with him. Pero Sandra and I made a promise na no hurt feelings kung sino ang magustuhan ni Randy. As I have said, alam kong lamang ako kay Sandra dahil mas beautiful ako at intelligent compared sa kanya. Also, mas may kaya ang pamilya namin o ang pamilya ko than Sandra's. So, confident akong ako at hindi si Sandra ang liligawan ni Randy. Months passed at tuloy pa rin ang closeness naming tatlo. Pero all that changed when Sandra confided in me that Randy asked permission to court her or ligawan siya. Di nga ang sabi ko kay Sandra. Sandra said, di rin niya alam why. She told me na all the while, she thought na ako ang type ni Randy. Kasi nga, mas lamang ako sa kanya sa maraming bagay. So at feeling niya, bagay kami sa isa't isa. Parang king and queen sa prom ang dating namin ni Randy kung kami ang mapili. Sandra asked for my advice on what to do. Kuya Josh, I do not know what got into me. Pero I told Sandra, no, huwag kang pumayag na magpaligaw kay Sandri, dahil womanizer yan. He will only make you cry. Sandra said, parang hindi naman ganun si Randy. Matagal na nating kilala si Randy at mukhang nice naman siya, di ba? Basta, wag si Randy. Pagdidiin ko kay Sandra. You will just cry pag naging kayo. I thought I have succeeded sa advice ko kay Sandra until one afternoon, sa Mega Mall, Randy saw me at a restaurant while having dinner with my family. Grabe, Osang, I'm so happy. I cannot begin to tell you. Sinagot na ako ni Sandra. She said yes, so kami na ni Sandra ang pagbubunyi ni Randy sa akin. Kuya Josh, right there, I died. I still managed to smile and hug Randy and congratulated him on his good news. When Randy left, I texted immediately to Sandra for her to call me. Urgent. Sandra called and I asked kung totoo what I heard from Randy. Sandra said, oo, true. I would have called you first but naunahan ako ni Randy sa pagbalita sa'yo. Ganon. Sinuway mo ang advice ko. Bahala ka. Don't run to me and to cry, ha? Pag sinatan ka ni Randy. Babaero yan. Bahala ka. And good luck sa'yo, ang sabi ko. Kuya Josh, I cannot believe na Randy chose Sandra over me. Bakit siya at hindi ako? Ako na mas matalino? Ako na mas maganda? Ako na mas may kayang pamilya? Dito nabuo ang sinister or evil plans ko. Hindi ako dapat magalit. Hindi ako dapat magpatalo kay Sandra. I will do everything to win Randy. Of course, di ako nagpahalata kay Sandra, tuloy pa rin ang closeness namin. Tama yung kasabihan. Be close to your friend, but be close to your enemy. Oo, Kuya Josh. Enemy ko si Sandra sa puso ni Randy. Kuya Josh, parang sasabog ang puso ko when I see them cozying up with each other. Hindi pa rin ako hindi pa rin ako nagpapahalata na affected ako. Tuloy pa rin ako sa pretensions ko sa kanilang dalawa na parang ang saya-saya ko for the both of them. After a couple of months, Sandra called crying dahil may sakit ang nanay niya sa province nila sa Samar. Stage 4 ovarian cancer daw ang diagnosis, and they asked Sandra to come home. Sandra cannot believe that the cancer went undetected. Hurriedly, nagmamadali siya, she flew to Samar. Randy called me that night to inform me that Sandra said that she needed to stay in Samar for a while to take care of her mother. Ako naman, napangiti na parang nag-align ng mga planet at mga buwan sa aking panig, para sa aking panig. Masasolo ko si Randy habang wala si Sandra. So while Sandra was away, I always asked Randy to hang out with me. Almost every day, ay lumalabas kami ni Randy dahil medyo tumagal ang stay ni Sandra sa summer. I felt the loneliness I felt the loneliness ni Randy. Naawa ako kaya lagi ko siyang niyayaya. Not only for drink, not only for dinner, but also for drink. Heto na ang moment ko, ang sabi ko sa sarili ko. We went to one of the bars in BGC or Bonifacio Global City in Taguig. We had a couple of drinks in one of the conversations. I asked si Randy kung bakit si Sandra ang niligawan niya at hindi ako. Dahil alam ko na may kalasingan na si Randy. Randy said na mas simple kasi si Sandra. Pero kung wala si Sandra, siguro ako ang liligawan niya, ang sabi niya. So, tawanan kami at sabay inom pa. Randy tried to call Sandra, pero no answer si Sandra. Nag-text din siya, again, no answer at no reply, no text back. Dahil siguro sa alak, medyo sensitive na si Randy. Sobrang sama ng loob ni Randy sa hindi pag-answer ni Sandra sa mga text at call niya that night. Nagyaya na akong umuwi at I told Randy na sa bahay ko na lang ituloy ang inuman namin para mas safe kung malasing kami pareho. So when we got home, we drank some more at sobrang nalasing na si Randy. Kuya Josh, I will admit, ako ang unang gumawa ng move kay Randy Ako ang unang gumawa ng move kay Randy. Sa sobrang kalasingan, kinabig niya ako at hinalikan. Nag-init ang aming mga katawan at nangyari ang bagay na noong ko pang pinapantasya. Ilang beses kaming nagtalik noong gabing yon. Kuya Josh, during that time, I really did not care. All I know, ako ang panalo, aking si Randy sa gabing yon. The following morning, silence. Parang walang nangyari sa amin ni Randy. We did not even talk about it at all. Sandra called to let us know na her mom died that night, kaya hindi siya nakakapag-reply sa tawag at text ni Randy. Randy and I flew hurriedly to Samar to be with Sandra. Kahit masakit na makita ko silang nag-hug to each other, tiniis ko yon dahil alam ko, minsan ay naging aking si Randy. A month passed and I found out na pregnant ako. Buntis ako, Kuya Josh, at si Randy ang ama. I told Randy first, nagdrama pa ako at iyak ako ng iyak. Si Randy naman ay tarantang-taranta dahil sa mga nangyayari. I told Randy to do the honorable thing at panagutan niya ang kalagayan ko. Randy said he needed time to think. He said paano na si Sandra na tunay niyang mahal. We both decided to tell Sandra. Iyak ng iyak si Sandra when we told her, mga hayop, why Randy? Why? Osang, bakit kayo? Anong nagawa ko sa inyo to do this to me? Ang sabi niya. After that night, hindi na nagpakita o nakipag-usap si Sandra sa akin. Iwas na siya sa akin. She avoided me as if I am sick. She changed all her phone numbers and all her social media accounts. I know that because of what I did, I lost my best friend, my sister from another mother. Si Randy naman, kahit with a heavy heart, he decided to give name yung baby namin. At kahit ayaw niya, he consented to marry me civilly. Nung araw na yon, ako ang panalo, Kuya Josh. Ako ang nagwagi. Sa akin si Randy at hindi kay Sandra. Alauna ng hapon ng kasal namin sa West. Maaga pa lang ay super excited na ako. Sa wakas, matutupad na ang dreams ko. 1:30 na, wala pa si Randy sa City Hall. At baka na-traffic ang sabi ko sa sarili ko. 2:00 na, wala pa rin si Randy. Dumating ang pinsan ni Randy at sinabing na aksidente ang car na sinasakyan ni Randy papuntang City Hall. In serious condition si Randy kasi he was hit badly. Sa taranta ko, Kuya Josh, sa pagtakbo ko on my way down the stairs of City Hall, I tripped and fell. Mali ang baksak ko at napaupo ako. Biglang may naramdaman akong sobrang sakit sa may tiyan ko at puson at dinugo na ako. Dinalan nila ako sa ospital where Randy was taken as well at pagising ko, I found out na oo, Kuya Josh, nakunan ako dahil sa pagbaksak ko ng maling pag-upo. Napasigaw ako at napahagulgol. Si Randy, nasaan si Randy ang sigaw ko? My mom, who was with me at the hospital said, kalma ka lang ha, Randy did not make it. Hindi ko kinayang mga narinig ko. I lost consciousness at ang alam ko, wala na ang anak namin ni Randy, wala na rin si Randy. Ilang araw din ako sa ospital. Ilang araw din akong umiiyak at tulala. Isang araw, habang ako pa ay nasa ospital, dumating si Sandra. May dalang mga bulaklak. Sabi ko kay Sandra, forgive me, patawad Sandra. Sandra hugged me tightly. She said she has forgiven me for what I did. Pero that was the last time na she would like to see me. Na she will pray for me and she said goodbye. Paalam, kaibigan. Kuya Josh, hanggang sa ngayon hindi ko na nakikita o nagpapakita si Sandra. Wala kaming communication, wala kaming any way of reaching to each other. Mukhang nalimutan o kinalimutan na yan talaga ako. Lubos ako nagsisisi sa mga nagawa ko at sa mga kasalanan ko. Ang akala ko noon, ako ang nagwagi kay Randy. Yun pala, ako ang nasawi dahil nawala ang anak ko, nawala si Sandra na best friend ko, nawala si Randy na sobra kong minahal. Sana, your viewers and listeners learn from my story. Laging tandaan, anumang bagay na pinilit ay mapait. Ulitin ko, laging tandaan, anumang bagay na pinilit sa buhay ay mapait. Taga-subaybay, Osang. Wow! Ay, ang heavy ng ating letter sender today. Osang, I know you're listening. Dun sa mga medyo dumating, I'll give you a summary in a way. Si Adele Ordinario watching from Long Beach. Hi Adele, good evening everyone. Si Cathy Cruz, the wife of the former Consul General and now the current Chief of Presidential Protocol and also Presidential Advisor of Foreign Affairs, Del Cruz of the Marcos administration. So congratulations. Anyway, so bali ito yung kwento, ito ay pinagkatiwala sa atin ni Rosana o Osang. She's 45 years old, walang anak, at masasabing hindi talaga nagkaasawa. Basically, ito ay bali, what she's saying is, si Sandra yung kanyang best friend, they met in high school, at ito ay Catholic all school. So, Catholic all-girls school. So, parang if you're familiar with sometimes even in different regions, in different countries, minsan pag all-girls school, uso yung mga relasyon among themselves. They're like best friends and all that. So, napapagkamalaan silang may relasyon, pero wala naman because they're just best friends. Si Osang ay solong anak. So, basically, nakahanap siya ng sister kay Sandra. Like, medyo... nung binabasa ko yung email ni Osang, very confident siya kasi sabi nga niya, she's more beautiful, more intelligent than Sandra. Kasi salutatorian si Sandra while she graduated valedictorian of their class at may kaya yung pamilya nila. So, fast forward tayo nung college, so they became good friends. Nung college, they took up dentistry kung saan nila nakilala itong si Randy. Si Randy daw ay tall, handsome, macho, at pinagkakaguluhan ng mga kababaihan. Sabi nga, naglagpanti. That's an expression that people would use pag sobrang marketable, masyadong desirable ang isang tao. And that's how, doon sa mga hindi familiar sa mga jargon na ginagamit ng mga millennial na yon, that's what it meant. Pag sinabing laglagpanti o makalagpanti, you're very, very attractive and you're very desirable. Okay. So, naging barkada sila, they're like great friends, they go out together and they do all these things together. That being said, parang itong si Sandra at saka si Osang, sinabi, walang heart feelings walang samaan ng loob, hurt feelings kapag kung sino ligawan sa atin ni Randy. Siyempre si Osang, feeling na mas maganda siya, mas matalino, siyempre confident niya, siya ang pipiliin. So, ang problema, na ang pinili o ang nagpaalam magligaw ang nalaman niya, nagtapat sa kanya si Sandra na siya ang sinabihan ni Randy na kung pwedeng manligaw. So nagpa-advise siya, siyempre best friend sila ni Osang, nagpa-advise siya na parang, hoy friend, gusto magpaalam para mag-permission na ligawan ako ni Randy. So itong si Osang, automatic, hindi raw niya alam kung anong nangyari sa kanya, para siyang siguro sinaniban. Sabi niya, wag mong tanggapin yan, wag kang pumayag dahil womanizer yan, iiyak ka lang, advice siya. So basically, parang in my mind, parang sinisiraan niya si Randy para hindi magpaligaw si Sandra. So however, one day, sa mega mall daw so ang sabi ni Randy, nakita sila ni Osang, sabi niya, uy, I'm so happy, ganyan, kasi sinagot ako ni Sandra. Kami na, girlfriend ko na si Sandra. So sabi nga ni para siyang namatay kasi at tinawagan niya agad at si Sandra na i-text siya. So sabi ni Sandra, tinanong niya, totoo ba na yung sinabi sa akin ni Randy? Tapos sabi, oo, totoo, sinagot ko na siya. So sabi niya, binaliwala mo yung mga advice ko sa'yo. Bahala ka, pag umiyak ka, huwag kang lalapit sa akin, huwag kang pupunta sa akin, sasaktan ka lang, ganyan. Pero deep inside, nagdurugo yung puso niya. Si Osang, sama-sama na loob niya, pero ayaw niyang magpahalata. Ayaw niyang malaman nung Sandra at ni Randy na affected siya. So doon na buo yung kanyang sinister. Sinister means evil na kanyang plano sa kanyang gagawin. So ang plano niya is wag magpahalata. So timing naman, naka-receive ng call itong si Sandra sa Samar dahil yung nanay niya ay may sakit na diagnosed na stage 4 ovarian cancer. So, inirequest si Sandra lumipad sa Samar. So, naiwan ngayon, siyempre, yung magkaibigan, si Randy at saka si Osang. So, ngayon, si Osang sa niya, eto na, nag-align na yung mga planets, nag-align na yung mga stars na parang sa akin na itong si Randy talagang, yung tadhana talagang nagdidikta that we should be together. So, ang ginawa niya, niyayaya niya, labas sila, inom, ganyan, dinner, ganyan. Parang barkada lang. Hanggang one day, tumatawag pala itong si Randy, tinetext, si Sandra, hindi sumasagot. So, syempre, habang nag-iinuman sila, syempre, lonely na raw si Randy. Syempre, matagal na yata si Sandra sa Samar, pero hindi niya alam yung mga siyadong kaganapan dahil siguro busy si Sandra sa nanay niya. So, hindi siya sinasagot, text ng text. So, inom-inom sila. So, naisip ngayon ni Sandra well, since maglalasing naman sila, ituloy na lang sa bahay ni Sandra, ni Osang. So nung pumunta sila, siyempre lasing-lasing pa sila, doon na siya ang gumawa ng first move. Yung first move hindi ko alam kasi hindi niya man nilagay niya sa email kung paano yung sinabi yung first, but siya raw ang gumawa ng unang move niya kay Randy. So syempre, lalaki lang si Randy, under the influence of alcohol, ayun na, nangyari ang hindi dapat nangyari, na pinapanta siya. And they made love the whole night. Sabi niya, nagtalik sila buong gabi yun. But the following morning, as if walang nangyari. Only to find out when Sandra called them, kaya pala hindi nagre-respond si Sandra sa text at mga calls ni Randy is because that very moment, that night, doon namatay ang nanay ni Sandra. So hurriedly, lumipad sila ng summer at nagdudugo yung puso ni Osang tuwing nakikita niya na magkahawak, magkayakap yung magkasintahan, which is Randy nga at saka si Sandra. Okay, fast forward tayo. A month passed. O nung isang buwan nakalipas, ayan na. She found out na buntis siya. She's pregnant. And of course, alam natin, no boyfriend since birth, dahil si Randy ang nakagalaw sa kanya. So, obviously, that's Randy. So, sinabi niya kay Randy, siyempre nagdrama-drama siya, nagpaawa, at sinabi nga niya, panagutan mo itong nangyari sa atin. Panagutan mo tong batang to. So what they did together, they decided to tell Sandra. Siyempre, ballistic si Sandra. Ikaw ba naman, di ba? Parang your two best friends, na yung sister mo na from another mother, plus your current boyfriend, sila pala yung, nagka-naig. Or they had a fling together that it created a child, o yung nag-conceive ng child. So ngayon talagang nagwala tong si Sandra, parang ayoko nang makita. So umiwas na si Sandra, kinat na niya yung kanyang social media at chinig siya yung numbers. So ito naman kasi nga 'di ba, as it was said, si Randy is from a well-known family at may kaya. So he did the honorable thing, pumayag siyang pakasalan na lang at panindigan to do the honorable act na papakasalan niya si Osang civilly sa City Hall by Mayor siguro yon. Okay, then on the day of the wedding, 1 o'clock ang usapan na schedule. So, syempre maaga daw dumating tong si Osang, so ready na to get married. Tapos at the same time, eto na, 1 o'clock past, 1:30 past, no sign of Randy. Tapos nung 2 o'clock na past, so syempre late na, kinakabahan na si Osang, kala niya traffic because I guess sa Manila, traffic, as we all know, if you are living in Manila. Tapos dumating yung pinsan daw ni Randy to tell the party, yung wedding party, na nagkaroon ng aksidente si Randy on the way to City Hall at critical, meaning maluba kasi he was badly hit. Dahil sa sobrang taranta nitong si Osang, I guess nadapa siya o natipalok kasi kanya trip and fell at nahulog siya on the way down from the City Hall. At doon nga napaupo siya, at the same time dinugo. Okay, so nawalan siya ng malay, she was taken to the hospital. Only when she woke up, she was told na nawala yung baby, na abort yung baby, or how do you call that, na laglag yung bata. At the same time, her mom was there and sinabi sa kanya, be calm, just to let you know, even Randy did not make it. Meaning, namatay din si Randy because of the accident. So, the baby, she lost the baby at the same time, si Randy didn't make it. So, while she was at the hospital, dumating ngayon si Sandra. Very cinematic ang dating. With flowers daw. At sinabi sa kanya na, I have forgiven you. And she asked forgiveness kay Sandra, but Sandra said, I have forgiven you already. Pero ito na yung huli nating pagkikita dahil ayoko na kitang makita. At pagka ganon, sinabi nga, she said her goodbye, Sandra said goodbye, and paalam. yun ang sinasabi ngayon ni Osang na ang sakit-sakit because kaya nga ang kanyang binigay na titulo sa kanyang email is ako ang nagwagi kasi feeling niya siya yung nagwagi kasi naging competition para sa kanya si Sandra ang prize sa kanya is si Randy at yung kanyang ginawang sinister plot, yung kanyang plano ay nagtagumpay kasi nga nakuha niya si Randy at nagbunga ito ng bata. However, because of unfortunate incident and situation, dahil nga sa nangyaring yun, dahil sa kanyang ginawa, ay nakunan siya at the same time dahil sa aksidente, namatay si Randy. Tapos kaya sinabi nga niya, feeling niya kahit nagwagi siya sa not pagmamahal, nagwagi siya sa kanyang ginawang plano from Randy or to Randy, at the end of the day, siya ay considered loser or nasawi because not only nawala yung bata, nawala yung kanyang best friend na she considered a sister from another mother at nawala pa rin sa kanya si Randy. Kaya nga ang kanyang senior niya sa atin na in life daw, sabi niya, laging tandaan, in life, anything na pinilit, anong bagay na pinilit ay mapait. So yun ang summary ng ano niya. Actually the letter is more long than what I have read. Inedit ko na yung iba dahil it was so it was so detailed, pero I removed some of the paragraphs to make it concise or else aabutin tayo ng siyam-siyam. So what do you guys think? Ako ang nagwagi, ako ang nasawi. Before I give my opinion and yung advice ko, solicited advice na pwede kong maibahagi sa ating letter sender or email sender na si Osang, I would like sana yung mga nakakinig, like si Adele, what you guys think of, what is your opinion or advice, si Romel, si Juliet, si Sally, si Emma, si Ronald. Hey, Ronald, how are you? I miss Ronald. I was not able to see Ronald when I visited Manila. And congratulations on your flourishing business, Ronald. Okay, si Alexander Francisco, happy viewing. Sabi, ito yung buwan naman natin sa comment, si Alexander Francisco. Sabi ni Alexander, sa kwento ni Ate Osang, dito mo makikita na di lahat ng gusto natin ay makukuha natin. At matuto tayong makontento kung ano man meron tayo. Magpasalamat tayo kung ano meron tayo. Alam mo, tama yan, Alexander. Thank you sa comment mo. Para totoo yan. Kasi yung kay Osang, I know you're watching right now or you're listening maybe. Ang point ko kasi dito, you forgot to be grateful kasi you're so blessed. Sabi mo nga, mas maganda ka, mas matalino ka. Bakit kailangan maghangad ka ng bagay na hindi sa'yo o taong hindi para sa'yo? Dapat you should have look around you and see the blessings na nakapaligid sa'yo. You are so blessed. May kaya pamilya mo, matalino ka, maganda ka. I believe na may mga bagay o tao na as much as we want them, hindi talaga para sa'yo. And yung ginawa mo, very sneaky yung ginawa mo. Sabi mo nga, sinister. Very evil. Kasi parang, di ba, parang sabi mo nga, sister from another mother itong kaibigan mo. And for you to ilure mo sa pain mo, sa bitag mo itong si Randy, that's, I think, it's a no-no. And you took advantage of the situation. Talagang, it's kind of sad kasi parang you're so advantaged na in life. You're so blessed na in life na you still went down to this level wherein yung kasayahan ng kaibigan mo, ninakaw mo. You technically snatch it out. At the same time, sa tingin mo ba kung kahit panindigan ni Randy yung anak mo, like what you said, magpakasal kayo civilly, do you think Randy will be truly happy? do you think that the marriage, of course, I'm not saying it would or it would not, but a lot of times that we know in history as well as friends around us, pag hindi talaga may pagmamahal sa marriage, it's a formula for failure. Sabi nga, di ba? Minsan nga, we have friends and family and close friends na they're very, very close to each other. They love each other dearly. But because hindi naging yung talagang totoo ang pagmamahal nila sa isa't isa, it's just a matter of time and the relationship will crumble. It will fall apart. Lalo din sa inyo ni, ni Randy, if ever natuloy yung kasal, just imagine in my book as as my point of view, parang shotgun wedding ang nangyari. Parang hindi pilitan pero nagamit na yung honorable dahil nga may pangalan sila Randy, so ayaw rin nilang mapahiya. At the same time, he's a good man. Diba? So papanindigan niya kahit na hindi siya sang-ayon. Dahil sinabi nga niya, paano na si Sandra na tunay niyang mahal. So by that statement alone, you know you are in for a failure in marriage. Pero tingnan mo rin nga naman, di ba, yung yung situation, 'di ba? Sabi mo nga, wow, nag-align ng planets ang stars at pumanig sa iyo. Pumanig nga ba? Nag-align nga ba? Or was it more like a coincidence na nagyari lang? Parang kasi parang ang dating sa akin dun sa email mo, parang na-justify mo yung ginawa mo during that time, yung night of drunkenness. Parang sinabi mo, parang it's a providential na nangyari yun, nag-align yung mga planets and stars. Para I beg to disagree. Kasi nga nakita mo, kasi I don't want to use the word karma, kasi I really don't believe in karma. Kasi karma is a notion na bigay ng kabilang parlor, if I can use that. Meaning, let's not call or name that entity that would give power. Kasi di ba napag-usapan na natin, anything bad things that would happen to us, to you, ako personally, hindi coming from the Supreme Being yan, the Supreme Lord that we adore. It's coming from another entity, and that the entity that should not be named. So I will just call the other parlor, okay? Or other entity para mas ano. So ang nangyari, di ba? Kita mo, di ba? Parang it is so sad. Yun ang medyo na ano rin ako, na antig. And I was actually I was hugged sa aking puso the turn of events. Imagine mo na aksidente on the way to the civil wedding si Randy, tapos yung bata naman because of freak accident, nakunan ka. Tapos syempre because of that, you lose your best friend. You lose your sister from another mother. And that's 3 in a row, di ba? Parang, you think about it, di ba? Kung talaga nag-align ang mga stars, ang mga moons, and ang planets at na-bless yung plano mo, then this would not have happened. So it was not really intended for you. Kumbaga, pinilit mo lang. You push the situation. You push the scene wherein maipupush mo yung sarili mo kay Randy at ito yung naging effect. Di ba? Yung nawala yung taong minahal mo o mahal mo, nawala yung magiging anak nyo, at the same time, nawala sa iyo yung best friend mo o yung sister mo from another mother. Okay, before I continue, let me read pa. Oh, Ninita Marcos is watching. Hello, Ninita. Ate Nit, how are you? Eto sabi ni Adele Ordinario, na-in-love si Osang. May nangyari talagang ganyan. Too bad at the end, siya pa rin ang loser. Lesson learned na lang. Kaya nga, di ba? Kaya nga yung title, and I agree, pag na-inlove ka kasi minsan, di ba, you do some stupid things, so irrational things. And sometimes, sabi nga nila, you should use your head, not your heart. Kasi minsan, na ano ka nung puso mo dahil feeling, minsan kasi isipin mo, is this person, is this love that I wanted, talagang para sa akin. Pero in this particular case, mailap talaga. Hindi siya pinili eh. So you just need to accept your defeat. You should just be able to accept the fact na hindi ikaw ang pinili. Regardless of all the attributes, the characteristics, all the things that's going wonderfully for you, iba pa rin ang pinili. Sabi nga sabi nga sa iyo ni Randy nung tinanong mo bakit Sandra at hindi ikaw, kasi simple lang si Sandra. Simple lang siyang tao. At maybe yun ang hinahanap ni Randy, and as much na napakaganda mo, napaka-beautiful mo, napakayaman mo, napakatalino mo, hindi pa rin ikaw eh. Meaning, di sabi nga, di ba, there's this saying na different strokes for different folks. Meaning, yung maganda sa iyo, hindi na necessarily maganda sa iba. Yung hindi kagandahan sa iba, sabi nga, di ba, may mga kasabihan pa nga na, yung hindi natin pinapahalagan, pero sa ibang tao, mahalaga. So, iba-iba yung value system natin. Yung mga price na nilalagay natin, o values na nilalagay natin, whether sa tao o sa bagay, magkakaiba yan because we are different. We are uniquely different from each other. Hindi pwede para tayong pare-pareho, di ba? Kasi bawat tao, like what I said in the past, yung ating mga fingers nga, di ba? We have 10 fingers, magkakaiba ang fingerprints niyan. To be honest, and you could check that out. Walang parehong fingerprints ang ating mga kamay, ang ating mga daliri. Ang 10 daliri, magkakaiba ang ating fingerprint. That's why it is so crucial dito, mag-off tangent lang tayo ng konti. Kaya nga laging di ba, kinukuha na tayo ng mga fingerprints because bawat isa sa atin ay unique ang mga fingerprints. Walang 2 fingerprints alike. Okay? So, in that particular case, ikakabit ko lang, yung unique tayo sa isa't isa eh. So, hindi porkit, sabi ng tao, ang ganda-ganda mo at you're very confident, pero sa ibang tao, hindi ka masyadong maganda. Yung sa talino, of course, that's measurable. Sabi mo nga, valedictorian ka, pero minsan, yun nga, di ba, yung parang, sa sobrang talino mo, hindi mo naisip yun. Hindi mo naisip na hindi lahat ng bagay na gusto mo, like what Alexander said, hindi lahat ng bagay na gusto mo sa mundo ay makukuha mo. There's some things na talaga as much as you fight for it, you do everything about it, hindi pa rin nalalaan para sa iyo. It was meant for other people at regardless of what you do, regardless of the plans that you do to get that, hindi talaga nakalaan sa iyo because si Randy was not meant for you. Okay? As simple as that. Okay, sabi ni Adele, okay, si Roy Nick Hernandez is watching from Project 7. Tapos si Adele Ordinario is watching again. Hello, Adele. May thumbs up siya. Sabi niya, correct. Tapos, pandagdag pa ni Alexander Francisco, parang goma lang yan na pag pinilit natin, i-expand, lalong di pa nabibitawan ang sakit. Katulad na nangyari kay Ate Osang, kung di niya pinilit ang isang bagay, di sana mas masaya siya ngayon kasama si Kuya Randy at si Ate Sandra. Di lahat ng oras, di bagay kailangan nating ilaban. Okay. Di lahat ng oras at bagay kailangan natin ilaban. Lagi natin tandaan, piliin natin ang bagay na ipinaglalaban natin kung worth it ba ito or kung wala ba taong maapakas sa magiging desisyon natin. I absolutely agree, di ba? Minsan kasi, I feel na tama ka, Alexander. Minsan kasi, di ba, parang we want something so bad na keber kung may maapakan tayo on just to be happy. I think that's one lesson na gusto kong idagdag. And I agree with you, Osang, na sinabi mo, kahit anong bagay na pinilit, mapait, true. A good example niyan, yung mga manggang kinalburo or anything na kinalburo or pinilit na mahinog, agad-agad wala sa panahon. It's not as sweet at normally bitter siya kasi nga hindi siya talaga natataon. It was not the time yet for it to be where it's supposed to be. Iniintay, sabi nga, hinihilom ng panahon. Let the process take its course, 'di ba? Huwag pilitin. Tapos ay gusto ko rin sabihin sa iyo, Osang, na as much na hinahangaan kita sa katalinuhan mo, sa kagandahan mo, pero minsan yung ginawa mo talagang hindi maganda. I will not judge you. Sabi mo nga, sana hindi ka namin i-judge. Hindi. At napakaganda na share mo sa amin kasi not a lot of people would go out and share your what you did, yung actions na ginawa mo. Talagang napaka ayaw kong sabihin masama pero parang technically yes eh. Kasi inang-agaw ka ng bagay o tao na hindi para sa'yo. At sa huli, yung ninanais mo is lalo silang nawala. Hindi isa, 3 silang nawala sa buhay mo. Eh sabi nga ni Alexander, mas naging masaya ka sana kung hindi mo ginawa yung ginawa mo. Okay? Sabi ni Adele Ordinario, na love is blind nga si Osang eh. No matter what the consequences, go siya. Totoo. Parang kinalimutan niya, di ba? Minsan yung katalinuhan, nalilimutan natin when it comes to the matters of the heart. And I totally agree with that. Pero it doesn't mean na dapat sa sobrang in love, nalimutan niya, tama. Di ba? Meron nga tayo minsan, hindi pwedeng ipilit kung mali. Hindi pwedeng sabihin, kasi masyado siyang na in love kaya nagawa niya yun. No, kasi it cost Osang dearly do sa mga actions niya. Sabi nga, bago tayo gumawa, we need to talk about and think about the consequences of our action. Or yung reaction natin, isipin mo yung action na magiging magiging effect. 'Di ba? Yung cost and effect nito. Okay? Sabi naman ni Juliet Marcos, maraming salamat Alexander for comments Del Ordinario to as well. Sabi ni Juliet Marcos, kaya minsan hindi natin kailangan daanin sa paspasan. Daanin natin sa step by step. Matuto tayong maghintay kung sino ang karapat-dapat. Mahirap kasi ang may maapakan ka na tao. Kaya imbis na ikaw ang magwagi, ikaw pa ang mawalan. Yan. Yeah, tama naman. Tama, Juliet, very profound yung sinabi mo. Kailangan talaga, may mga bagay talaga na hindi dapat minamadali. Sabi nga, kailangan talaga step by step. Minsan nga, di ba sabi nga, may kasabihan yun eh, I hope I am, ang tumatakbo ng mabilis, pag napapako, malalim pag napako. Parang ganon. So minsan, you need to be careful on your steps. And huwag kang magmadali, let the process take its course. Sabi ko nga kanina, kailangan matutura tayo at dapat mag-isip tayo na dapat wala tayong tinatapakan for us to gain our happiness. Kasi unang-una, I always believe kasi na pwede ka naman lumigaya na wala kang tinatapakan eh. Pwede ka naman maging masaya na wala kang ginagamit. Diba? Kasi yung effect nun sa'yo, sa tingin mo ba, Osang, magiging masaya ka na masaya ka nga, pero meron ka namang, may tao namang lumuluha, may tao namang nasaktan, may taong naapakan, may taong nayurakan sa mga ginawa mo. In this particular case, si Sandra. Tapos doon kay, yung kay Randy, I'm not gonna make a comment kasi Randy is no longer around. Yung kay Sandra, hindi ko masisisi si Sandra kasi parang kahit kanino mangyari yon, it would be so painful. Kasi, di ba, normally when you have your best friend, your BFF, at kumbaga, you know for a fact na ito yung taong you will bite a bullet for this person. Tapos this particular person pa ang gumawa sa iyo ng hindi maganda. Ito pa yung, kumbaga, instead na ipagtanggol ka, ito yung kasanggam mo, kung katuwang mo, sa paglaban sa mga hamon, sa mga challenges of life, ito pa yung nagkanuno sa'yo, ito pa yung gumawa sa'yo. So it would be very difficult na maibalik. Meron nga ako mga kaibigan sinasabi na sometimes even in friendship, kapag may na-cross ka ng line, you do something evil, you did something na hindi kaaya-aya, normally, sabi nila, ang hirap buuin na yung pagkakaibigan. Kasi sabi nga nila, parang nabasag na pagkakaibigan, broken promises, sa magkakaibigan, kahit mabuo man yan, magkapatawaran, may lamat na. So anytime na something, maybe little things or big things would happen, babalik at babalikan yung scenario, yung ginawa mong hindi ka aya-aya or something that is not pleasant in their eyes. So laging mababalik yon at laging magkakaroon ng point of preference yung mga kaibigan mo o kaibigan mo na ginawan mo ng hindi magandang bagay. Yun. So let's see kung may mga comments pa dyan. So yun. So yung napakasakit, napakabigat nung email ni Osang. When I first read it, I have to read it twice kasi nga napakasad. And for someone who's so accomplished, for someone who has everything, or at least had everything, kasi nga yung kumpleto na siya, tapos nawala. Kaya nga napaka-appropriate talaga na akala niya siya yung nagwagi, but at the end, siya yung nasawi. And it was very symbolic kasi nga akala niya siya na yung panalo, siya yung winner, siya yung naka-isa at siya yung win-win, pero at the end of the day, siya pala yung talo dahil yung mga nawala sa kanya mas higit pa sa kanyang yung kung anong meron siya. Kasi 'di ba, sabi nga na ang pagsisisi nasa huli. And like sabi nga niya, that's why, Osang, maraming salamat sa pag-share mo sa amin ng iyong story. At alam ko maraming kapupulutan ang lesson na ibinahagi mo sa amin. Thank you for your bravery. Thank you for your trust sa aming munting show, sa munting program namin na para ibahagi. At alam ko marami sa atin ang nakapulot ng mumunting aral, nuggets of lessons, nuggets of things we need to digest, we need to ponder upon kung ano talaga yung mga bagay na naisip natin. Kumbaga sabi ko nga, for every letter that we get, we always manage to have takeaway. Ano ba yung takeaway natin dito? For me, pahalagahan mo kung anong meron ka. 2, be grateful and be appreciative of what you have. 3, happiness is something that hindi pino-force. It will come from within. And then 4, don't push anything na wait for it to come to you. Especially, don't be a third wheel. Huwag mo nang pahimasukan yung mga bagay-bagay na hindi para sa'yo. Okay? Because at the end of the day, you are at the losing end. Itong sabi nga ni Adol, medyo harsh. Kasi sabi niya, yung loser, sabi, too bad at the end, siya pa rin ang loser. Yung kay Adele, siguro naman, I would not say naman loser, pero siguro I would say she learned a big lesson in life yung nangyari sa kanya. I think that's the essence of all what we're doing here for this radio show is for us to take some lessons. Kahit na hindi sa atin nangyari, at least may aral tayo, meron tayong nakuhang message that sometimes it is always nice to hear other people's story, and then it would give us at least a tidbit of knowledge that we could use with our own lives. Osang, pinapasalamatan kita for bravely sharing your story to us. Ito'y medyo mabigat kasi nga parang tough to read, tough to digest, pero I am so appreciative of what you have done at yung pagkasulat mo, parang talagang hitik na hitik ng mga arals and lessons that we could take away from this show tonight. Okay, dun sa mga nag-continuous naman po na nag-share ng aming show or shows, maraming salamat po. I am humbled and so thankful, ever so thankful about the things that you do for our show. I am lost for words to express my sincere and heartfelt gratitude for all the things you have been showing us dito sa show na to. So again, maraming salamat. Medyo marami tayong taong na-miss today, like sila Asaret, sila Elaine, May mga regulars na po tayo, sila Juliet, sila Ninita, sila Adele, sila Alexander, si Roynick, paminsan-minsan, tapos sino pa ba? Si Ronald, yeah, si Catherine is always there, listening sa background. Tapos may mga bago tayo. Oh, Gabriel Castillo, happy viewing. Gabriel is watching from Quezon City. Of course, sino pa ba? Si Romel, Cottoner from Vancouver. Hopefully, you enjoy the show. And si Salika Paras also, hello. I hope that you guys are enjoying our shows. Hindi lang itong show na to, but other shows of PHLV Radio. Even si Emma Consol na I have not seen for ages. So with that said, ito po isa na naman pong makabuluhang show natin sa Alam Mo Ba? Sa Dear Kuya Josh. Nakukonfuse talaga ako ng show ko yesterday. So it's Dear Kuya Josh and Ate Jen every Sunday dyan sa Philippines at 1 p.m. and here it's 10 p.m. on a Saturday in the Pacific. So maraming salamat po for your continued support, your incessant support of all the shows that I have. I have 2 shows for PHLV Radio. Yun po ang Alam Mo Ba with Josh Endowit every Friday po sa this part of the world, sa Pacific, at every Saturday po ng 12 noon. It's a very informative show po, and we cover a lot of topics, not only for entertainment, but we cover for businesses as well as other things like yung mga business, mga what you should know. Kaya nga po, alam mo ba? So in English, do you know? Kasi di ba pag yung mga marites dyan, naka-toilet. Yung toilet pala, I need to share that. Kasi di ba marites, we all know that's the colloquial millennial term now, na marites is mare, anong latest. Now, for the guys, naka-invento sila, and I'm sharing this with you, toilet. Toilet means tol. Ano ang latest? O tol, anong chismis? Kasi marites, parang very feminine ang dating. So, nakagawa, whoever did that, it was sent to me na sabi niya, sabihin din na the new coined word naman for guys na nakikibalita o parang marites version. Si Tolit daw ay kapatid ni Marites. So, Tolit, if you hear it now more often, Tolit means tall. Ano ang latest? O tall, ano ang chismis? Yan. May bago tayong natutunan. Adele, maraming salamat. Sabi niya, walang anuman. For always. And Adele, I would definitely call you one of these days para mag-guest co-host ka naman dito while we're still waiting for the return or the comeback of Ate Jen. Kasi pag bumalik na si Ate Jen, malalaman nyo, I will let her make the kwento why marami siyang days or months na absent siya. At pray for her as well as I ask you guys to pray for me as well. That I will as well pray for all of you kasi alam ko marami tayong pinagdadaanan on our daily lives. So ang wish ko po sa inyong lahat, magandang gabi, tanghali, umaga sa inyong lahat. I wish you whatever is left of the day. If you're watching us from the Philippines, maraming salamat po sa pakikinig, panonood. At whatever is left of your Sunday, I wish you all for it to be a beautiful, whatever is left of it. And I wish you the best for this coming week. Tapos po, doon naman po sa nakikinig sa amin o makikinig o manonood po, part ng Team Replay, I wish you all the best. I always pray to God, for God to bless us more and to keep us in His presence and to keep us in His midst when we pray. And lagi pong advice ko, Adele, salamat. Sabi ni Adele, I do include you guys in my daily prayers. Maraming salamat because I always believe, ito po yung paniniwala ko, prayers do move mountains. Talagang ang weapon talaga natin o sandata natin sa mga kaganapang nangyayari sa ating buhay ay walang iba kundi ang prayers. Ayun po ang talagang libre, walang presyo, pero napakabisa at napaka-effective. So anyway, before I close, ang lagi ko pong sinasabi before I end any of my shows, be kind. You can never go wrong with kindness. Kahit lately, napakahirap po kasi ang dami nakasapaligid na talagang pinupush ka to be evil, to be masama. Pero you still strive and do your best to be kind and to practice kindness. And like what I said, every time I close the show, every act of kindness, kahit ano pong kabutihan, maliit o malaki, that you do to others, it is strictly guaranteed that it will come back to you in so many ways, in different times. Yun po ang ating paghawakan, paniwalaan, at i-claim na po natin. That's what I learned. When you ask, if you will receive. When you seek, you will find. At pag kumatok tayo, it will be open unto you. So pag nag-wish ka raw po at nag-pray, i-pray mo very specific. Huwag general. Specific, i-claim and be thankful. Pag nag-claim ka, pasalamatan mo na and know that it is yours. Yon ang ating munting advice ko every time I close the show. And with that said, magandang gabi sa inyong lahat, magandang umaga, magandang tanghali, at magandang araw po sa inyong lahat. Dito po, si Josh and the Wit signing off, at least for now. And I'll see you on Friday or Saturday in the Philippines for Alam Mo Ba with Josh and the Wit. And I'll see you on Saturday here or Sunday for Dear Kuya Josh, Ate Jeff. Magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat. Good night. Signing off again for this week. Bye-bye po. Have a nice, pleasant, God bless us all. Bye-bye.
Just like a friend from back home. This is your Filipino radio experience in Las Vegas. PHLV Radio.